Hey, this is Woody, and we are back playing Stanley Parable with my normal mannequin wife. No, she's... Can't tell if those are titties or not. So, where we last left off, I was pressing E, and now I'm going to press I.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Yay!
It was such a wonderful fantasy.
I hate following this guy's directions.
Again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
G to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Screw you!
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I don't know what to think! Jeez! This game's already messing with my head. I'm gonna, like, go crazy after this game.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want.
I don't know if rebelling means being with the British guy.
My intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Or just like
so different, I suppose.
Doing the
opposite. Once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
I'm so scared right now. Why am I so scared? Maybe I shouldn't play scary games. Is this a scary game? Because that made me feel so much better. What? I just restarted.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This game's messing with me.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No! Alright,
this was not the correct
if I end up doing the same thing over again, I'm just gonna stop it, and
perhaps
I'm not gonna make you go through that again.
Lounge first, just to admire it.
Let's see what happens.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Fuck you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Your mom's so bad at following directions. I feel like this is America versus
I think perhaps we've gotten off on
the London compost, or wherever they live.
That investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Yes, my mannequin wife.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for
her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
It scared me again. Getting real sick of this shit, man.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yeah,
Hold on,
so
please. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. Oh.
it seems like it's the same thing, so
Okay,
I'm
there
just
we
gonna
go. All right, now I want you to come in and tell me all
go
about
ahead
your
and stop it.
Gotcha.
And I'll be back with you
Come
later.
on.
I'm back. So I tried the thing again and it didn't work. So I'm just gonna do whatever the British guy tells me to do. Be that asshole.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What do you mean?
Stanley decided to go
Fuck
to the
you,
meeting.
British guy.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I hate
When
being
Stanley
part of
came
this
to a set
system.
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, I entered the door on my left. What the fuck ever. Oh look, the member room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Meeting
of disbelief,
schedule.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Does that say pranking floors meeting? Aw, when's that? I'm gonna prank somebody. Oh, what's this? Using sliding to a... Everyone is unique. You most of all. Okay. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts and slides. That's funny. Okay. So this game reminds me a lot of Portal. And
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
should I try running downstairs? Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, I'm just gonna go upstairs. This game wins. I'm just gonna do whatever it tells me to do. Going up some stairs. Ooh, this is nice. Okay. Wow, he has his own bathroom. And it's gold plated.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk
drinks. I
guarded the
should have
terrible
known.
truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Ooh.
2845.
2845,
But of
2845.
course,
I'm gonna forget
Stanley
that.
couldn't possibly have known this.
2845. There we go. 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random
British
buttons on the
people know
keypad,
all.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ooh. This building was only half done? How did I not know about this? Okay. Here we go. Going down. Oh! Oh, I thought that was blood. This game is gonna be the death of me. Oh, damn. Making figure eights. Making figure eights. Looking like a fool. On the
Descending
potato.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this
I think
now,
I do.
when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, this place! Why is it so dark and foggy?
Stanley watched ahead through the large door that read
That light
Mind
freaks
Control
me out.
Facility.
Escape. Hell yeah! Here I go.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Whoa. I hope it's not a scary, violent death.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No. I already started. I want to keep going. Plus, I'd have to walk all the way back, and I don't want to do that.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh my god. It's like a dragon or something down there. Huh. Guess I really did die. Well, I mean, technically that is an escape if you wanna think if you think about it. I mean, oh, I'm still falling. How did I survive that?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to
Oh my god, what have I done?
no consequence whatsoever.
I don't want to. I'm sorry.
He doesn't know.
Take me back. I'll go through the mind control.
Narrow vision of what this really is. Perhaps his death was of no loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end
God.
to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly
What
into the
happened to the guy,
enormous
British?
metal jaws.
British
In
guy.
a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Huh? I'm alive? I'm alive! Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every
This
path you
isn't-
can walk has been created for you long in advance,
Why?
death becomes meaningless, making life the
Is this
same.
what heaven looks
Do
like?
you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead
So
from the moment he
boring and-
hit start?
Office, like... Type. Oh look, it's mini office. That's nice. The Office. 2, 3. Wow, the originals. But in sound. It's an interesting sound. Let's try 2. Also an interesting sound. Oh, I don't like that one. That's gross. Ooh, it's all techno and stuff. Ooh, it's changing. Maybe I can make a song out of this. Yeah, this is funky groovy. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like these numbers over here, so I'll go over here. Maintenance room. I feel like the game's already spoiled for me. Because it keeps telling me I'm already dead. Huh. I don't know what to think. Ooh, what's this? It's got a museum in here. It's really nice. And white. No. If it ain't white, it ain't right. I know that much. Well, looks like that's pretty much it for me. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want to. Bye.